Hello everyone, welcome to the Digital Link Talk Show episode 2. Today we are just going to make you people aware about the new technology. Today in this era of online world, people instead of spending more time on televisions, people go for Netflix. Instead of using newspapers, people are using e-newspaper. Everywhere, anywhere you go, all the Generation Y people are glued to screens or anything else. So, is this something going to change the world face? Is there something new to come? So, to explore this, we have invited Prashanth to our show. Prashanth is the social media strategist for our organization at Digital Link, and he has delivered awesome projects till now. So, I think it will be a really good opportunity for us. So, hi Prashanth.
Hi, it's a pleasure being here in the first place. I always am here, I'm part of Digital Link, so I am responsible for whatever you guys are seeing about Digital Link online, and I'm one of the persons behind it. Today, marketing has become more of a conversation rather than a one-sided thing. So I think it's more like you have to extend a dialogue between two people, or you have to understand what your brand is perceived as in the customers. So yeah, to start with, so you tell me, I mean, like, I have been into social media for a while now, and yeah, Vishal handles the email marketing and I handle the social media part of it. Understanding what your target audience is and what does your customer think about your product. It's basically how effectively you're telling a story to people. Earlier, traditional marketing was more like a one-sided dialogue where you just get to see the hoardings and everything when you're traveling, or you see television ads and everything, right? It was basic marketing, or the cold calling or door-to-door marketing. It was like that. But when social media took the stage, it was more like a conversation when every person was directly interacting with the brand. These brands have started evolving. So, for example, if at all you are a fan of Nike, so if at all I own the brand called Nike, I understand what you target. If at all you are my target segment, I understand what exactly you need, right? And so on and so forth. I mean, like, depending upon what your insight is, we also make changes to our products and making it a better solution for you as well. So that's how the sales increase, that's how everything increased, right? Like, that's how the business has took its game to next level is what I think.
Whenever you do any advertisement on traditional media, be it televisions, be it newspapers, on anything, and if you start getting conversions, like if you start getting customers, you don't know from which type of media, from which platform these people are coming. But if you're advertising on social media, or basically on any platforms of online media, you can know from which media these people are driving, and you can put more money on that and get more people for your business. Exactly. So that is the most important thing in the case of social media, that you can track each and everything.
True, right? I mean, like, in case of our Digital Link, we know where our target segment is. Some people hang out on Facebook, some people hang out on Instagram. For every business, I mean, for example, if at all it's clothing, people are choosing Instagram at this point of time. If at all it's another brand, if at all it's you're dealing with an automotive industry, then YouTube is a better platform. So these are the platforms where you exactly know where your target audience is, and that is when you can exactly target them and you can create your ads, right?
You bring out a very good important point, like Instagram. Instagram is just going to change the social media industry, what I see. Because some of the stat that I want to show you is that recently in Instagram, there's 500 million daily active users. Yeah. 25 million businesses are there in Instagram who are advertising daily. Apart from it, every day, 40 billion photos are shared. So, and if you see the stats of Facebook, the user that is there, they are stagnant. 2 billion is 2 billion, but in Instagram, each and every year it's increasing.
It's growing exponentially, right?
Exponentially, yeah. So what do you think, like, can people should focus more upon Instagram, or people should follow Facebook because it is something that is great in this world?
Well, I personally think so. For example, about 35 plus women use Facebook or something like that. It keeps on changing. For example, if at all you take Pinterest, Pinterest is completely dominated by females, right? And if at all you take Facebook's target segment is somewhere around 35 people plus, they come from different income backgrounds, they come from different user behaviors and everything. For example, if at all it's Instagram is all about millennials, right? So from starting from 18 to 25 to 30, I believe it's 18 to 30. 18 to 30, I mean, like, these guys are like
mostly the generation.
yeah, mostly the generation. I mean, Instagram is more interactive. Instagram is all about sharing your images, sharing what you did. It's about telling a story. It's about creating an experience, right? And more people are getting connected to it. And for example, if at all it's Facebook, more and more number of videos are being produced every time. And for example, if at all it's Instagram, it's time bound. You have to do something which is really quick, right? Like probably a minute or two. People generally lose interest beyond 2 minutes.
I think there's a lot of way that we can advertise on social media platform. There's way we can advertise on images, we can use video ad. But what I find recently that there's a lot of changes happening. Instagram has introduced new new tool, that's IGTV, where you can do video ads for 1 hour. So what do you think that video ad is getting prominence today, or like what?
Yeah, it's like what works today does not work tomorrow, right? It's more like that we keep changing, we keep upgrading ourselves. Earlier it was text. The marketing was more of text. Then it turned into
when the Google AdWords came, first text, then display, then
then again it went on to display where images worked. But now that images has gone to a next level where people are, for example, if at all I'm looking at something, I would like to see people doing something. It's about you selling an experience. If at all you want to travel or something, then people don't sell tickets anymore. People are selling you the experience. What if you go to Bali? What is the experience like? People are showing Bali in their ads, not asking us to go to Bali. It's your choice, right? It's more like that. So videos are more interactive and more engaging and more compelling, and they instigate us to take an initiative or take an action. It's more like that.
So any product should be advertised more upon the video content on social media, but that you want to say with help of demonstrations and all, because that will give them the practical experience, like what is happening and how this product should be used. What is the result of that actually?
Yeah, it's more like, yes, I mean, like video definitely works. I mean, right now, the marketing has gone to a level where even artificial intelligence is involved into it, right? So, for example, recently I came across fitness this thing. It's called Virtu Fitness or something. So these guys are basically, you can train using an Oculus. It's more like an artificial intelligence thing. Where nothing, yeah, it's like the VR thing where nothing is there, but still you end up working out, right? It's more like you're selling an experience. Even a person who doesn't like working out will definitely want to be a part of it because it's more engaging and it's more compelling and it's fun. Obviously, you get connected to it, right? So that is one of the reasons why video ad works better than image. Well, image is also there. Well, you cannot deny the fact that image still runs the marketing playground. But still, video is somewhere which complements the image. We can put it that way.
Talking about the future, I think video is going to really boom a lot. Yeah, so we have talked about the Facebook, Instagram. I think the most important tool that we are missing out is LinkedIn.
Yeah,
LinkedIn is
LinkedIn.
something that I would say, if you want to really be very specific and you really want to target B2B customers, so I think that's an amazing platform that anybody can create here. And just tell us about LinkedIn. What do you think about LinkedIn?
I agree with you. See, basically LinkedIn's audience is completely different. Like you rightly put it, it's B2B only. So it's more of a formal conversation over there where you directly talk to the businesses. It's more like it's not a conversation between a consumer and a guy who's doing stuff. I mean, like for example, you're not directly having a discussion with the consumer. You're talking to the business directly. So the tone is kind of different. It's a very professional approach, and people there hang out too. I mean, like if at all, for example, Nike can talk about its shoes, its latest collection on Instagram and Facebook, but when it comes to LinkedIn, Nike would probably talk about its collaboration with some brand ambassador. So that's more of a formal conversation, right? So Nike can be an official sponsor of the World Cup, the football thing that is going around right now. So, so it can talk about that collaboration. So it's when you're talking about LinkedIn, LinkedIn is more about a professional approach towards any business. Is what I think. What do you think about it?
Yeah, adding to what you say, LinkedIn is something where we need to have a very good content. People are not there to chill. People are not there to just scrolling feeds and all that. People are really there to gain some industry insights. They want to know what's happening in their own industry and company, and they want to explore different facets of it. So people are really serious, and people understand the valuable thing there. So you can't make people fool easily, just sale going on and all that, because people are really who have good industry experience, and there are a lot of practical exposures also. So you have to be really, really specific, and you have to get a very good reputation of your company page on that platform. And I think that's where you can leverage a lot. You can win a lot of trust from people there.
Exactly.
I think that's what.
Yeah, credibility is always important factor that decides the fate of the business, right?
Correct.
So the more and more you're trying to, it's all about building your brand. It's all about telling a story. So on Facebook and Instagram, you can be as cool, as chilled out as possible. But when you talk about LinkedIn, it's about serious business. You talk about what exactly is business and what exactly people mean to you, the customers mean to you, right? And like if you're talking about collaborations, if you're talking about let it be anything that is legitimate and substantial that has to go on the LinkedIn, which is fun, humorous, and light-hearted kind of content that has to go on to social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. It's a pleasure being here, and thank you so much.